the KP testing lab. I'm Miss Shalia, and today, guess what? We're getting a little bit messy, and we're going to make a volcano. I know, I'm kind of worried too. So, what we need today is some baking soda. We need some vinegar. I have a huge thing here in the lab. It's mighty big. We need some food coloring, Miss Shalia's favorite ingredient. Any color. And some glitter. I know. We're going to make a sparkly explosion today. So, we're going to get started with a small...
Hi, Miss Shalia. I'm Sparky the Rat.
Hi, Sparky.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. We're getting ready to start an experiment. Do you want to help out?
I would love to help out in your laboratory.
Okay. Well, I am getting ready to pour in some baking soda.
Really? What's baking soda?
You know, I'm not sure that I know. So, it's this powder. Do you see it? We could probably read about it.
Kind of white.
It is white. It could be used as a refrigerator refresher, a household cleaner, a science experiment. So we're going to measure out a tablespoon. You see that? 1 tablespoon of baking soda. So, Sparky, how'd you get into the lab?
Well, I kind of have a little house that you may have not seen.
Oh.
And I kind of try to keep hidden most of the time. But I see you do these things every once in a while.
Yeah.
And I thought I'd just join you because I love science.
You love science? I love
Science.
science too. All right, so just so you're watching, we got a tablespoon of baking soda already in this jar, okay? And I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of vinegar. So I'm going to go ahead and measure out the vinegar.
That smells weird.
It does. It smells really weird.
Kind of sour.
It is sour. Did you know vinegar is an acid?
An acid. Ooh, acids are dangerous. Be
They
careful.
are. They are. They can be. But here we are using vinegar, which is like a natural disinfectant. Did you know that?
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Fun fact. All right, so I'm going to pour some glitter. Usually, Miss Shalia is anti-glitter here in the lab because it can get on specimens and stuff like that.
It gets
But
everywhere.
we're going to try some
What was
purple.
that?
I don't know. We're going to try some purple glitter. If I can open it. See, Miss Shalia usually duct tapes all the glitters because I never want them to spill because we do have our smaller lab assistants around and sometimes they can get a little messy.
Yeah.
Glitter can get everywhere, so we're going to pour a little bit of glitter.
Oh,
It's so pretty, isn't it?
Wow.
So pretty. Whew. Okay.
It's like stars in there.
It is. And I'm going to use green today. I think we're going to go with green.
Green.
I don't know. Do you think the green and the sparkles are going to show up?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm excited to see.
I know, me too. Okay, we're going to drop some in there. Not sure if I was supposed to drop it in the jar first or not, but we'll go with it. Okay, here we go. We're going to pour the vinegar, the 1/2 cup of vinegar,
Oh, goodness.
into the jar. The
I'm
stinky
nervous.
vinegar. Are you nervous?
I'm nervous.
Me too. Okay, Sparky, here we go. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
It's going to get messy. Are you ready, guys?
Woo!
Woo!
Look at that! It's like a volcano. I've never seen a volcano, but oh my goodness.
I know.
That's probably what a volcano looks like, right?
Yes,
right?
yes, very much so. Did you know that there's more than 70 active volcanoes in Alaska? We learned that this week. Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
I've
That
got
was-
family all over the place, and they've told me about volcanoes, but I've never seen one.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
know. I've never seen one either.
Oh goodness.
Wow, it's starting to simmer down. It's starting to slow down. So, what we just saw and why all that went vroom is a chemical reaction because baking soda, not sponsored, is a base, okay? And what we talked about earlier, Sparky, is that vinegar is a what?
Is an acid.
Acid. Right.
But this is a safe acid, so it's okay. It's okay.
Right, right. Natural disinfectant. We're good. Vinegar. So, when we put them together, what do you think happens, Sparky?
You said chemical reaction.
There
right?
is a chemical reaction. And so we just witnessed that. Did you see the minute the vinegar went into the jar and touched the baking soda?
Wait.
What?
Carbon dioxide, right? Right.
Ah!
That's what it creates, right?
Oh,
I read that somewhere. I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll go with it. Carbon dioxide. Well, I'll probably have to Google that in a little bit. So once it touched, right?
Right.
Right. Okay. So once it touched, it almost exploded. That's kind of a strong word, but came out of the jar and overflowed. Did you see that?
I did.
And is it still stinky?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a smell, but it's pretty. It's pretty.
It's pretty. you notice all the spots all over the table, and we also have glitter all over now?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I guess you're going to make sure you got your parents with you if you're going to do this.
Yeah, make sure you have your parents. We're going to ask our friends, family, neighbors, brothers, and sisters over 8, right?
Yeah.
For sure. And we're definitely going to have a platter or pan or something on the table to make sure that you capture that volcano.
Safety first.
Safety first, guys. So, this is what we have. We've already done our experiment, but I have another idea. So I'm going to be using the same ingredients, and I'm going to show you a close-up of all of these reactions in a minute, because I want you to see a different... Are you listening?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Look, I'm sorry. I have to go.
Okay.
I had a great time hanging out with you. I hope to come back again.
Okay.
Bye, kids.
All right. Well, Sparky, it was great for him to stop by. I'm so excited. So we're going to look at this reaction a little bit closer and in a different container so you can see immediately kind of what that chemical reaction looks like when we combine the baking soda and the vinegar. So stand by. I'm going to go grab some other, I can't think of the word, other things, other items as we work on this next part of the experiment. Okay, I'm back. So with me, I have a Ziploc, a paper towel. Again, I have my baking soda, not sponsored, and my vinegar, not sponsored. And we are going to put some baking soda on here. I might actually cut it in half, or maybe fold it in half. We're going to put it into the Ziploc, but first we're going to put vinegar inside. Now my lab assistant, Miss Christie, said this will work, so I've never tried it before, but we're definitely going to make sure that we see some kind of chemical reaction in here. What we just talked about with the volcano, Miss Shalia can't talk today. It was a late night. So we are going to put vinegar in first to make sure that we see that chemical reaction. So I'm going to put a little bit of baking soda. Stand by. I think I'm going to tear this. Miss Christie, my lab assistant, who's not here, but she'll be here later sometime. We're going to put a little bit on here. And she referred to this as a pocket. So basically, the vinegar is going to saturate, which means get wet, the paper towel, and then we're going to see the reaction. I'm going to hopefully close this up really fast so that we can then watch this Ziploc expand, because that carbon dioxide is that gas that's going to go ahead and expand up the Ziploc, okay? So different perspective. I'll lay it on the side. Hopefully this works. As you well know, any experiments, we're usually doing it the first time on camera. Here we go. Whew. A little bit, again, a little bit of vinegar. Miss Christie didn't say how much, but it kind of looks like a lot. Maybe we're going to pour up. My cameraman seems to think it's also a lot. It's hard to see sometimes at this perspective. Okay. Let's try this again. That doesn't seem like enough. Okay. We're going to try it. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Baking soda. Sorry, I'm listening to my cameraman for any guidance. We're making it into a pocket. We're gonna fold it up. Ready? Here we go. Hopefully Miss Shalia can hurry up and close this Ziploc. Whew, a lot of pressure here. Okay, guys. What's happening? Okay, so that baking soda is being touched immediately by that vinegar, even though I made a cute little pocket. Here we go. You see it? Oh, yeah. Look at that. We started with an absolutely flat Ziploc, and can you see it? Hopefully you can see it from that perspective. That the gases immediately started that chemical reaction, and look, it inflated my Ziploc. So right there, we can get a really, almost like a bird's eye view of what's happening with that chemical reaction. And now, the baking soda is already kind of mixed up into the vinegar. You can see a little bit more bubbles. There's definitely a sound to it. That chemical reaction, woo! So the reaction between the base of the baking soda and the acid of the vinegar. So, I think that was a success, you guys. You were able to see the chemical reaction 2 different ways, and we were able to learn a little bit more. And I'm so glad that Sparky joined us. Maybe he'll be around later. We'll have to see. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.